again and welcome back to our Posworx training. Today I'm going to show you on how to do returns. I'm going to log in using my fingerprint reader and I'm going to show you there are two ways in which you can do a return. I'm going to show you the first way. The first way you can do a return is by scanning in the item or items that the customer is now returning. So I'm going to scan in one item and I'm going to click where it says 1 by units and I'm going to type in -1 and I'm going to press enter on my keyboard. A pop-up password like this will appear. You will have to select a reason from the drop-down. You can select change for another item, credit card decline, does not want the item, whatever your reason is, or you could select other and type in a reason as to why the customer is returning the item. Example, you can type in not a good fit, whatever the customer has told you. I'm going to select does not want the item and I'm going to put in a password. So it takes me back to my sales screen. You can continue on your sales screen by scanning in item or items that a customer is now exchanging it for. I'm going to scan in another item and I'm going to conclude this by selecting F5 on my keyboard. It takes me to my tender screen and I can see that the customer now needs to pay me 51 Rand. So I will select F1 as this customer is paying me cash and I will need to select a customer. So I'm going to click on customer and I'm going to click on the search icon and my customer is Tommy Thomas. I'm double click on the name and I see Tommy Thomas has appeared on my sale screen where it says customer. I'm going to click F5 to conclude the sale. Another way in which you could do a return is by clicking Reprint Receipt here on your sales screen or using the shortcut F12. I'm going to click on Reprint Receipt and it takes me to this Reprint Receipt screen here. I'm going to make that big. You can type in a description in the search bar. I'm going to type in T and I'm going to click search all dates. You also need to click on search on the right hand corner like that and everything that I've sold in a T has pulled through. You could select on a date for your sale or you can search for previous invoices or not only today's invoices. You can click on the search bar here and type in an invoice number and you can up the number of results to 200 or 2000, however many you want to. Under date, you can select on the drop down and go back to previous sales dates. You can go back up to a year or longer. You can select any date that you want. I'm going to select the 8th of December and I'm going to select on any sale. I've selected on a sale and the invoice pulls through on the bottom. I'm going to tick on the return box here just one item. If I tick there, on the bottom I'm going to click return selected items. If I click there, a pop-up password will appear like this. I will need to select a reason for this return. I'm going to say does not want the item and I'm going to put in my password. I'm going to press enter and it pulls through on the sales screen here. You can continue with this by scanning in items that the customer now is taking, or you could do a refund if the customer chooses not to take anything. I'm going to do a refund, so I'm going to select F5, and this is a credit card refund, so I'm going to select the shortcut F2, and a password pop-up like this will appear again. So I'm going to select on the drop-down, and I'm going to say other, and I'm going to type in refund. I'm going to put in my password and click OK. And if you look on my tender screen, it now says -449 Rands under credit card. I will need to select a customer for this refund. So I'm going to click on customer and click on the search icon. And this customer is already in our database. So I'm going to select Adam Sales. He has appeared on my customer box here as you see. And I can just click F5 or select F5 on my keyboard to conclude the sale. And that's the end of our training. Please like and subscribe to our channel.